Hello, it is fishbulbgeek and I am back with Karaas the Inquisitor. And yeah, it has been an absurdly long time since I've played this game. I can't super remember what my plan was, but I'll just ease my way back into it. There's a primeval red. No, is it primeval? There's a red lyrium deposit that we're going to go and find for Varric, and then I'm pretty sure after that all we've got to do in this game is it assault adamant? I think it might be. Oh, this was actually not that hard to get to. I think I came up the long way last time. Also, I'm reasonably certain I'd already found this. Okay, just Varric approves. That was literally it. Just get some approval from Varric. Yeah, I think. Oh, what's that? Memory to vein. Okay. So, yeah, it's been a long time since I've recorded anything. I caught COVID. It sucked really badly. I'm actually, well, I say I'm feeling better. I was making plans to get to start recording again after I finished work. Well, not finished, but I'm on a few days off, and I thought, yeah, let's get back into it. And yeah, yesterday afternoon at work, I was just like, oh no, I think I've got a cold. I don't think it's COVID. I don't think it can be COVID that quickly, but yeah, I've got a bit of a cold, so hopefully I don't sound too weird, and hopefully I'm able to edit out all the coughs and sneezes and snuffles. Right, so, but regardless, I'm going forward with this because even though I've not been recording anything for the channel, I have played a lot of games. I decided to play an evil playthrough of Mass Effect, and I'm on Mass Effect 2, so I completed the first game as a complete rotter, which was fun. I did something I'd never done before. I actually killed Rex just to see what the game's like when you don't have Rex. The series rather. It was a horrible, hard thing to do, but did it. Yeah, I managed to actually do it. And whoa, boy! If you actually pull the trigger yourself instead of getting Ashley to do it, you get tons of evil points. So yeah, that was an interesting find. Been playing a bunch of Outriders. That is such a fun looter shooter. But yeah, no, I wanted to get back to doing Dragon Age because, you know, I love Dragon Age. I love Mass Effect as well, but Dragon Age is what I've actually been looking forward to get back into this game. Oh, I also got a new Xbox. I've got the Xbox Series X, so I haven't actually bothered to download all the mods for Skyrim yet. So I'm not going to be recording Skyrim probably for a few days, possibly my next set of days off. Just because there's a lot of mods to download to get that game working the way I have it for the channel. So I thought, an easy one, just download all the DLC and everything for Dragon Age, and that's a straightforward one to do. So that is what we're here today. We're here with Karaas, and let's just check to see where we're at. Okay, so. Oh, that's just shards. Again, totally not going to do that unless I super have to. Because we killed a dragon last time, didn't we? What's this? Is that another shard? Yeah, it's just shards. Another shard, just shards. We've already explored. I've done all the Astriums, haven't I? Have I done all the Astriums? I feel like I've done all the Astriums. I don't remember what the reward was, but I feel like I've done them. Oh, of course, it's Here Lies the Abyss, actually. Oh yeah, because it goes into that, and then because I've already cleared this whole region, it's pretty much going to be straight into assaulting. I'm sure Here Lies the Abyss leads into assaulting Adamant Fortress, but maybe I'm getting slightly mixed up. It's been a while. Let's check the journal. Let's actually check the journal, thank you. Oh, we're not doing Karaas and Hawke just yet. Putting that off for as long as I can, because quite frankly it's a whole thing, but it just changes the game for me a little, quite a lot actually. Oh, I've got to go back to the Falomire. Right, I'll get right on that, never. Oh, Karaas, that'll be interesting. Can't remember where I'm going to find them. Probably a map I haven't unlocked yet. Oh, I've got to talk to Sarah. Exalted Plains. Oh, yeah, you know, there's some stuff. Smuggler letters found. I'm sure I'll find them at some point. Oh, Emerald Graves, that looks like. DLC. We're not going there yet. Not going there yet. There. Let's put base in DLC. Who am I seeking judgment of? Meh, this is prisoner. Okay, that's fine. Right, okay. Yeah, totally looks like we are gonna go and do that. So let's just crack on, shall we? Can we fast travel there? Is there a camp closer? Oh no, we're pretty much as close as we can be. Fair enough. I'm just gonna go with this dream team. I've got my boys, and I've got Cassandra, who I guess for that will be just one of the boys. I don't know. It's essentially a tiny bit of conflict, and mostly a cutscene. So there is that. Let's just crack on. I'm excited to play this. I mean, I didn't actually mean to do that. What I meant to do was that. But I've been playing a lot of other games lately, and I forgot what I was playing. Oh, no, that's just a fox. Ooh, hey, boy, that's a little bit harsh. That is, I believe, Dorian's power. I think it's haste. I hope it's haste. It feels weird. Right, okay. So, is this the fallback fan, or is that an elemental trap? Yeah, I'll figure it out. That is... Oh, hello. I think it's just a baby throwback, to be honest. Sleep's not super useful because I always forget that as soon as you target them. Although he appears to still be asleep. It's supposed to be they're asleep until you target them, and then until you strike them again, and then they come back awake. But that lasted longer than I expected. No. Concentrate on that one. Oh, have we just dragged another camp into combat? Yes, I feel like we have. Still, this is good practice, helping me remember the basics. I mean, it's that age-old problem of when you've been playing too many other games. Oh, I died! Oh, I should be paying a lot more attention than I was. Oh. You know, I'm not going to worry about fighting that much. I don't regret that. Could we stop being in combat anytime today? Like? I'm just gonna let these guys take care of it. I feel like I barely... Oh, that's right, I've got 2 archers. It's a little bit unbalanced. Okay, well, he's saying... Are we out of combat at last? Are we out of combat enough that I can walk away? Who are you fighting? Coward. Right. Let's get the loot. It might be important. I mean, I might. What was that? I might use that at some point. What was this? Barely readable, unsent letter. Can you bring the Grey Wardens back? My men are seeing darkspawn at night. Darkspawn? It's not blight starting, is it? You'll protect us, right? Druvond. That's service. Well, that's fine. Let's go see if we can figure out what that means. Bring the Grey Wardens back. Well, we know they're up to some shady BS. Or, no, we think they're up to some shady BS. It is a weird bit of infrastructure, just literally out in the middle of nowhere, isn't it?
I'm glad you made it, Inquisitor. I fear they've already started the ritual.
Blood magic, I'd wager. You can smell it. Or see the corpses. You take point. I'll guard your backs.
Well, you can certainly see that what kind of class I favour with another rogue archer Hawke there. Let's be honest, rogue archer is just fun.
Wait! No!
Warden Commander Clarel's orders were clear.
This is wrong!
Remember your oath. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death,
I'm sorry.
sacrifice. Good. Now bind it just as I showed you.
Super messed up.
Inquisitor, what an unexpected pleasure. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, at your service.
You are no warden.
But you are. The one Clarel let slip. And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop me. Shall we see how that goes?
It looks like you've already done some of my work for me.
What, him?
Huh.
We simply needed his blood. Oh, were you hoping to garner sympathy? Maybe make the Wardens feel a bit of remorse? Wardens, hands up. Hands down.
Could they have at least have used different character models in this cutscene?
They did this to themselves. You see, the calling had the Wardens terrified. They looked everywhere for help.
Even to Vinter.
Yes, and since it was my master who put the calling into their little heads, we in the Venatori were prepared. I went to Clarel full of sympathy, and together we came up with a plan. Raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
Ah, I was wondering when the demon army would show up.
You knew about it, did you? Well then, here you are. Sadly for the Wardens, the binding ritual I taught their mages has a side effect. They are now my master's slaves. This was a test. Once the rest of the Wardens complete the ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
really want to see the world fall to the Blight? What do you get out of this?
The Elder One commands the Blight. He is not commanded by it, like the mindless Darkspawn. The Blight is not unstoppable or uncontrollable. It is simply a tool.
Somebody's certainly a tool.
While the Elder One rules
Glad I
from
brought
the
him.
Golden City, we, the Venatori, will be his god kings here in the world.
It's super distracting, but I can notice that, like, one of the details on his armor, it should obviously be a raised ring for the leather straps to go through. It's completely flat. I never noticed that before. And it takes me out of the moment. Much like having the game use the same character model for multiple characters in a very important cutscene. Like, they're not clones. Just make the game populate some of your different models. It does get a little bit tiresome after a while, seeing only the same faces repeated all the time. We know why they want to kill the old gods, but yeah, sure, go on, ask the question.
Why would the wardens try to kill the old gods?
A blight happens when Darkspawn find an old god and corrupt it into an archdemon. If someone fought through the deep roads and killed the old gods before they could be corrupted, poof, no more blights, ever. The wardens sacrificed their lives and saved the world. Although I fear history will remember them a little differently now.
I suppose it might not actually be common knowledge about the old gods and archdemons and stuff. I mean, we know that quite intimately because we played the game. We played the games and we have that history. But I guess the wardens probably are quite secretive. I bet they don't tell everybody how to become a warden after all. And the cost. So, yeah, maybe it's not common knowledge and that's why they'd want to kill them.
Why would Clarel risk using demons?
Demons need no food, no rest, no healing. Once bound, they will never retreat, never question orders. They are the perfect army to fight through the deep roads. Or across Olay. Now they are bound to my master.
So Corypheus influenced the wardens and made them do this ritual?
Made them? No. Everything you see here, the blood sacrifices to bind the demons, the wardens did it of their own free will. Fear is a very good motivator, and they were very afraid. You should have seen Clarel agonize over the decision. Burdens of command, I suppose.
Not super convinced. I mean, I know Liliana cares, and we're here with Hawke and Stroud, and Hawke has a sister in the Wardens. Had to think which one it was, but of course it's only your brother if you yourself are a mage, and yeah, not played as a mage, even though that is one very different way to interpret the series. So do I? No, I don't super care. I mean, we can see, you know, Karaas can see, okay, these dumbasses are the reason why there's a demon army in my vision, and they're certainly trying their best to raise a demon army, so... Also, why do people keep getting taken in by Tevinter? Like, if somebody from Tevinter approaches you with a plan, why is your automatic response not to just straight up murder them and be like, no, we don't trust that?
That's all I needed to know.
Oh, please. The Elder One showed me how to deal with you in the event you were foolish enough to interfere again. That mark you bear, the anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil, you stole that from my master. He's been forced to seek other ways to access the Fade. When I bring him your head, his gratitude will be... Ah!
Oh!
Kill them!
I gave Varric some warden armor as well. I forgot about that. Funny. Alright, get out of there. Get out of there. Right, use that. I think we're actually probably alright. What's everybody doing? Whoa, no, you know what? Let's back away. Let's have that. I literally just healed. That's rude. Am I close enough for JRBs to be useful? I can't actually tell. Yeah, that feels like a shit useful. Oh.
So, that went well.
You were correct. Through their ritual, the mages are slaves to Corypheus.
And the Warden warriors? Oh, of course. It's not real blood magic until someone gets sacrificed.
The mages killed their fellow wardens. Nothing can justify that.
I don't care about justification. It's past time to take arms against the Wardens and stop this madness.
The Wardens were wrong, Hawke, but they had their reasons.
All blood mages do. Everyone has a story they tell themselves to justify bad decisions. And it never matters. In the end, you are always alone with your actions.
I believe I know where the Wardens are, Your Worship. Erimond fled in that direction. There's an abandoned Warden fortress that way. Adamant.
I want these wardens. We cannot let Corypheus gain an army of demons.
The Warden and I will scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Wardens are there. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
I really like Hawke coming back and just being an absolute badass. I mean, she knows. You know, like, yeah, you make the hard choices. You don't always make good choices, but you make them and you live with the consequences. I feel she is uniquely qualified. Oh wait, should I have Blackwall? Oh no, I don't care. Oh no, it's only a bottle. That's fine. Oh, I've heard. I don't actually know if it's true, but I've heard they're bringing back griffins. I don't read all of the I don't read all of the comics or books. Although I have been assured they're amazing. It's just not something I've personally got into. I might if 4 comes out anytime this year. Find some time somewhere to read all those books and other stuff. I mean, I probably will. But oh wow, that's really long. I'm not going to bother. But yeah, I'm sure griffins are coming back in some form. Does that mean the Wardens are coming back in some way? I mean, I don't want to talk about too much about what I think 4 could be. I'll talk more about that at the end of the game. Probably when I'm doing the DLC, actually. That would make a pair of time to have that, you know, let me talk out my plans then. But, yeah. Interesting. I don't know why that... Yeah, why did that pop into my head? Oh, it was Griffin Wing Ale that made me think about griffins. I'd be down to see some griffins. Griffins sound cute. I'm not getting any more combat. That is still the wrong button. Quest map. I think from here, that is... What is that? Is that... I think that's probably just... Oh no, that's just requisitions. Nobody cares. Let's look at this map. Nothing here. Tell you what. We need to go back to Skyhold. No? Oh, that's right. I've still got that selected. I don't think we do. Keep the darkspawn down. Oh, well, yeah, I could go back. I'm not sure I've actually unlocked that section yet. that's nothing. I'll go back to that at some point. Skyhold, I believe we need to have, yes, here lies the abyss. Speak with the advisors at the war table. Oh god, the war table. Haven't looked at that in over a month. Probably closer to 2, actually. Wow. Who shall I take to the battle at Adamant? Dorian, obviously. That's it. I'm not actually sure. Cassandra. You need a tank. I'm a good rogue. Do I want 2 mages or do I want 2 tanks? That is the question. Alright,
The perfect space for knocking sense into each other. And trading.
I mean,
Big
not wrong.
wheels for the training dummies. Moving targets.
That's a cool idea. I don't think anybody will have anything super interesting to say. Let's just check with Cassandra.
I understand the Inquisition has tracked down the missing Seekers. Care Oswin. I didn't see Ban Loren as the sort of nobleman that would become involved in this war. The sooner we go there, the sooner I can put this search behind me.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Maybe Cassandra wasn't the best if that's all she's going to talk about until I do her quest. Right. Should I do her quest? Maybe I should. You know what, should we just go ahead and speak to Mother Giselle? I've been dodging her for the longest time. I feel like I should. I don't like Mother Giselle.
My Lord Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me. I have news regarding one of your companions, the De Winter.
Is that a note of distaste I detect, Mother Giselle?
I admit his presence here makes me uncomfortable, Inquisitor, but my feelings are of no importance. I have been in contact with his family. House Pavas out of Karaas. Are you familiar with them?
Why are you in contact?
Why exactly would you be contacting Dorian's family?
I didn't contact them, Inquisitor. They contacted me. The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
Yeah, I'm just...
If you think I'm going to trick Dorian into meeting his family...
I feared you might say that. The family will send a retainer to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there. I pray you change your mind, Inquisitor. Perhaps their letter will persuade you. If there is any chance of success in this, it behooves us to act.
Why? Why? He's estranged from his family. That happens. I mean, maybe it's just because I happen to know the Dorian whole thing, but no, I just don't agree with Mother Giselle. I mean, I don't like Mother Giselle, and I don't really like religion in this game, specifically in this game, or I suppose actually specifically in all the games, given what the Chantry and their ways have done to mages, and look at what's happening in the world. So, yeah, I understand that you feel inadequate to the task of bringing Dorian to a secret meeting. Even in the asking, I find it difficult to believe myself, considering my son has been buffed all contact. This is the only way. I know him. He would be too proud to come if he knew, even just to talk. That is all we wish to do. The thought of Dorian in the south, placing himself in the path of such danger, alarms us more than I can express. If this somehow succeeds, we have a family retainer at the Vandrel Hills watching for Dorian's arrival. He will bring the boy to us somewhere private. If Dorian utterly refuses to go with him, it ends there, and there is nothing we can do. We are at our wits' end. Well, I'm willing to bet Magister Hallward of House Paphos has not explained the reason why they're estranged, or if he has, the explanation bore no relation to the truth. That's the only door, I think. You don't have anything new to paint yet. I do love the artwork, actually. It's a nice touch to the game. Okay, so we've done that. We will give the letter to Dorian later. We won't do it right now, but at least it gets her out of the way. Sit in judgment. Why not? I'm not actually sure who I'm sitting in judgment of. Let's see, shall we? Who have I not judged yet?
You recall Garion Alexius
Oh!
of Winter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination on your own life, no less. Tevinter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former magister as you see fit.
After what he's done, it's time someone did.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come. Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
Now, I know that, you know, all the approval stuff for the different things, and you know, you get some benefits for researching magic, and you know, the serving the Redcliffe's mages is it's a tiny bit petty, actually. Do I want to imprison him, or do I want to execute him? I feel Karaas kinda has to execute him. It's what he would do. He's a mercenary. He's trying to juggle this whole Inquisition. He doesn't want to be stabbed in the back or have anything come of this at all. And yes, it's going to upset Dorian, but you know what? The guy kinda deserves it. Like a lot. So, we saw the future that he sent us to. We saw what happened. We saw what he did. He's a monster.
You served a monster, Alexius. There's nothing more to be said. You'll die now by my hand. Again.
What do you mean? Again? Inquisitor! Did the spell work?
Do I have more people to judge? I feel like that's a bit heavy. Let's go talk to Dorian. Oh, we've probably got 2 conversations to have with Dorian, actually. What's that just hanging in midair? Very badly placed. Alright, whatevs. Oh, do I have anything researched to turn in? Yes, apparently I did. Cool. Alright, Dorian. We've got a couple of heavy conversations to have with you.
So, Alexius is dead. All the good he once stood for, his integrity, his beliefs. He betrayed them all. I won't say he didn't deserve death. just wish there'd been another way.
I kind of thought he had more of a conversation, actually. I mean, obviously, I knew he would disapprove of that. I couldn't bring myself to do a decision just for gaming the system, because I knew he would disapprove. You know, I was just like, no, you know, like, I think anything other than execution didn't fit with Karaas. I've made other decisions before. Certainly after the first time I played it, I would check to make sure, oh, is this going to benefit the game the way I want to play it? And I'm like, no, it's not necessarily about gaming the game. It's about how do you feel when you're role playing. So execution it was. You know what? Sod it. Let's tell Dorian about his family's intended meeting.
Dorian, there's a letter.
Make a bad day even worse.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From my father? I see. And what does Magister Hallward want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter. I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical. I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
That would be hard to do while I stood there.
He expects me to travel with Mother Giselle, although Maker knows why he'd think I would. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. But you're correct. They don't care for my choices, nor I for theirs.
Because you wouldn't get married? Because you left?
That too.
I'm not gonna. I mean, Dorian's a grown man. I'm not gonna encourage him to talk to him.
Let's go meet this retainer then.
I wonder how much my father paid this man to wait around just in case I showed. We'll find out soon enough.
Ah, yes, of course. So I just bring him to the Gull and Lantern. That's fine. I can do that at a. Should I do that now, or should I do that at a later date? It's. Oh, I could have got to it that way. Ha! Oh well. Is that the right? That's the wrong door. Do you know what? We haven't spoken to Cullen in a while, though. I kind of don't want to set off this cutscene for Adamant because, like, there's a lot going on there. Seriously, Cullen, let me talk to you. So, like, you know, I kind of want to leave that whole thing.
Gloat all you like. I have this one.
Are you sassing me, Commander? I didn't know you had it in you.
Why do I even... Inquisitor.
Leaving, are you? Does this mean I win?
Are you two playing nice?
I'm always nice. You need to come to terms with my inevitable victory. You'll feel much better.
Really? Because I just won. And I feel fine.
Don't get smug. There will be no living with you.
I should return to my duties as well. Unless you would care for a game.
Prepare the board, Commander.
As a child, I played this with my sister. She would get this stuck-up grin whenever she won, which was all the time. My brother and I practiced together for weeks. Oh, the look on her face the day I finally won. Between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. I wonder if she still plays.
You have siblings?
2 sisters and a brother.
Where are they now?
They moved to South Reach after the Blight. I do not write to them as often as I should. Oh, it's my turn.
No, I think we'll play fair.
All right, let's see what you've got.
This may be the longest we've gone without discussing the Inquisition. all related matters. To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
You can't be serious all the time. Well, maybe you can.
I believe this one is yours. Well played.
What was that look on your face? That was weird. And apparently play fair means I just win. Okay, I couldn't remember. I suppose I should have known that from the let him win or cheat option. Yes, I knew this letter was coming. It's quite funny. Mia sounds hilarious. Dear Mia, I'm still alive. Your loving brother, Cullen. Honestly, is it so difficult? We thought you were dead. Again. If the Inquisition was not on everyone's lips, we would never have heard that their fine commander survived Haven. We've been hearing strange things about the Templars lately. I am not sorry you left them. I thought your resignation was implied when you joined the Inquisition, but you meant something more, didn't you? It's a fool's errand asking you to stay safe, but please try. Your loving sister. See how easy this is? Mia. I want to meet Mia. Mia sounds amazing. And I'm glad we did that, actually. So, yeah, alright, unexpectedly we had that. Yeah, I am going to save Adamant for the whole cutscene at the table for next time.
Inquisitor.
Because it's going to be like this whole thing. Yikes, nobody cares. Well, I suppose if you really like all the flavour and immersing yourself in the world, you kind of do care about them, but also you not super involved. What did I have growing here? Professor Laurel, elf fruit, always useful. Always useful. Just it's useful, especially for the rare stuff, to get upgrade ingredients. Is that badly rendered apples? Or just badly depicted apples? I mean, it's theoretically apples that we're never going to eat, or hopefully not anyway. Who else is flashing? Ooh, what's this? I mean, Mother Giselle, I do not want to talk to you. Oh, a song. I don't know if I've ever collected them all. Right. We could render judgment to apparently somebody else. I'd forgotten we hadn't actually rendered judgment for Garen. So we've set a lot of stuff up actually. Obviously we've set up the whole Here Lies the Abyss Adamant thing. We've set up helping Dorian. We've set up going to help Dorian. We've set up previously going to help Cassandra, trying to help. We're already helping Varric. We just need to have a conversation with Sarah. There's lots of stuff. We'll save that for a whole different thing. It's been fun getting back into it. The combat actually came back quite well. I'm gonna press the wrong button a couple of times, but you know, there you go. That's just what happens when you switch between different game types. But it's been great fun getting back into it, and I'm really excited. I knew I was at a really exciting point in the plot, and I think this might be. Is this my favourite mission? Might be my second favourite mission, actually. I think my favourite mission might be whatever one I'm doing at the time, but I genuinely think it's maybe it's not my favourite, but it's right up there with like one of the best bits, whole set pieces in the game. And we're going to go ahead and do that next time. We're going to speak to the council. We're going to get stuck in. There's some good cutscenes, some great music, and it'll be a lot of fun. I don't know who I'm going to take with me yet. I'll just decide that at the time. I'll see how I'm feeling. So that is something to look forward to. So thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you've enjoyed watching as much as I've enjoyed playing, as ever. And I'll see you next time for more encounters with Karaas the Inquisitor. Thanks for watching. Ta-ta for now.